Hello? Hello? Good evening, everyone. It is I, the Knight in Yellow Herald of the End Times. How are we all doing today? I hope we're having a fantastic Monday. Sorry for the late start. I went out to dinner tonight with the folks, and we got back a little late. Well, I got back a little late to my place, and wanted to take a little bit of time to get over the post-meal grogginess that I sometimes get, so we started a little bit later today. Let's see. Let's turn down the sound a little bit. But yeah, let's talk about this week real quick. Obviously we're doing Phoenix Wright tonight. This Wednesday, probably going to be more Warcraft, just Warhammer's getting a little bit of the back burner right now because Warcraft is doing some new stuff at the moment. I want to take advantage of that while it's a little bit fresh. But this Friday, Dokapon Kingdom should continue. We have everyone cleared to go, it seems. We're just messing with time a little bit. I'll put out my schedule, I promise, this week. I'm just still waiting for a final confirmation about the start time. We might be starting at 8 this week, or this Friday for Dokapon. That way we can get a little bit more out of it before some of us have to get going. But we'll see what happens. One way or another, Dokapon is happening this Friday. So yeah, I cannot wait because I had so much fun with Dokapon. And I'm happy to be getting back to it. But yeah, let's continue with our current going-ons with Phoenix Wright. Edgeworth is in trouble. Are we gonna save him? I don't know. Let's see how much of a murderer he might be. Let's see. Is it really day 2? Goodbye is day. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, we're starting the trial of Edgy today. So yeah, we're doing some hot edging. Oof. We're probably not gonna get to the end tonight, but that's the whole point of edging. You just never arrive at the destination. Anyway, let's go. December 26th at 9:44 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 2. Dun 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 dun. Dun. Now, how am I gonna do Edgeworth? Like, he's a bit of a sad boy right now. I've been trying to do Seto Kaiba from Yu-Gi-Oh! But, I mean, like, is there a sad Seto Kaiba in Yu-Gi-Oh? There's not that many moments to really, put it in my head properly. Anyway, Karma. Oh, that's right. Manfred von Karma. He's the best prosecutor there is. He hasn't lost a case in his 40-year career. Interesting. And they were all surely guilty. He is a god of prosecution, right? A god. Is he the Egyptian god prosecutor? Mr. Edgeworth Kaiba? Not a single case! He'll do anything to get a guilty verdict. Anything! Sounds like someone else I know, Edgeworth. Yes, you fucking scumbag. Evidence creation asshole. False evidence asshole, I mean. You don't understand. I mean, he'll really do anything. Manfred von Karma is a man to be feared. He'll even kill the defense attorney just to get a guilty verdict. That doesn't mean he's the best. It just means he's the most full of shit, Edgeworth. And he's a blight on the criminal justice system. That's quite a claim. Came from someone who forges evidence. Yes! Exactly, you fucking scumbag, Edgy. He taught me what it really means to prosecute. Send innocent, potentially innocent people away. Not rely on evidence we see, but create it. Never mind, it gives us our totally noble actions make us rich. Well, what? Just picture a prosecutor as vicious as me, multiplied by a factor of 10. Oh! Have they ever covered how many innocent people Edgeworth probably sent to prison? Because his whole thing is, who cares what the evidence says? No one can really be sure who's guilty. So I have to make sure whoever comes in front of me gets sent to prison, no matter what. Even if there's substantial evidence that proves their innocence, I gotta make it so I can send them to. I have to make up evidence so I can send them to jail. So he was your teacher then, Mr. Edgeworth? Something like that. And now he's trying to get you found guilty. What a creep! Oh wait! Maybe you're planning on losing on purpose to help you out. Yeah, no. You send the fresh graduates for that. Not a chance. He hasn't lost once in his 40 years. 40. He's as ruthless as me times 20. Okay, enough of the multiplication, Edgeworth. That's pretty ruthless. Like I said, he's a god among prosecutors. I guess that's something like Mia was to me. Except, you know, Mia was someone who actually tried to do the job by finding evidence rather than just making it up. So, how dare you compare this guy to Mia Phoenix? How dare! It's like best girl versus worst asshole. Speaking of Mia. Maya. You could really use Mia's help right now. What do you think? Oh! I can't. Sorry. I tried. I really tried, but I couldn't reach. I'm kind of being too Mickey. I gotta deepen it just a little bit. You couldn't reach? I think it's because I haven't been training. My powers are weak again. Oh man, what bad timing. I'm really sorry. I'll try my best. I hope so. What are you whispering about? Oh, wait, has he not been around when Mia was summoned? Oh, it's nothing. I could have sworn he was around when Mia was around, but I guess he's not paying that much attention. Well, it's time. Let's head in. After we finish the first game, I'm gonna have to watch the anime a little bit just to see what the little there might be some more little nuances in the anime that aren't present in the game. You know, just up to when we finish this one. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Miles Edgeworth. The defense is ready, Your Honor. How am I gonna do this guy? Gruff, obviously, but he's got the whole elegance factor that Edgeworth is supposed to be having times 100. And a little fabulous. He's got a little earring. Let's see what his first line is. Maybe that'll help me get into it. Mr. Von Karma, is the prosecution ready? Fool! Nah. Fool. Yeah, I think that's kind of like a little arrogant sounding, but try to go a little deeper. fool! You seriously think I would stand here where I'm not completely prepared? My apologies. He's even got the judge scared. Why? Like, just hold him in contempt, Judge. Show him who's boss. I mean, he didn't do anything yet. Well, actually, calling a judge fool is pretty... I don't know if that would be grounds for holding him in contempt. Maybe it would. Very well. Your opening statement, please. Decisive evidence. A decisive witness. What else could possibly be required? Nothing, of course. That should be fine. No, you have... You're not doing good, Mr. Karma. I know the game is building you up, but you kind of have to... Well, I guess since there is no jury in this game... Yeah, the whole point is you have to walk the jury through the path of logic, like, briefly before you start the trial. Like, you have, like, an idea of what you want to present, how you're going to present it, so on and so forth, and you do that over the course of the trial. And the opening statement is to kind of, like, gear them up for that, give them an abridgment of what you intend to do. Make it easier for them to follow when you get there. The prosecution may call a first witness. And the same thing goes for the defense. What's with this guy? Is he royalty or something? How am I supposed to fight against this? I call a detective in charge of this case. Detective Dick Gumshoe. Of course, Gumshoe first. Let's see how this goes. Hey, pal! Describe the incident now! Yes, sir. Detective Gumshoe looks nervous. Please take a look at the map. Okay. Well, this will be important. The murder happened late Christmas Eve, around midnight. There was one boat in the very middle of the lake. There were 2 men on the boat. Well, that's not the very middle of the lake. I would say kind of like over here, depending on how far. Like, even if it's like in the middle of the lake towards one shore, it would be around here. But I'm being pedantic now. Let's go. We're nitpicky. There were 2 men in the middle of the boat. Oh, we're Gumshoe. Now, there happened to be a woman camping here on the edge of the lake. At 12:10 a.m., she heard 2 pistol shots. Then the boat started to move. I went towards the boat rental shop. Overhead map added to the court record. Testify to the court about the arrest. No! Oh, right, Mr. Von Karma. Yes. Actually, I'm the one that's supposed to be handling these proceedings. Wrong! There is only one thing you need to do here. You will slam down your gavel and say the word guilty. That's your role. Yes, of course. You're quite right. No, he's not. God damn it, Judge. Grow up here. Sometimes it's time to step down, Judge. There's always a good time to do that when you get up there in years. Go enjoy your retirement well. The arrest of Edgeworth. A man called into the station around 30 minutes after midnight. A man, so there's another person here around the lake then. We headed to the scene of the crime as fast as we could. That's where we found Mr. Edgeworth. Now, I didn't suspect him of anything at all, but the next morning, a body was found in the lake. So we had to arrest Mr. Edgeworth. Okay, but a man called, not a woman who heard the shot. I guess, would that be the first witness that apparently is not important? I see, very well. Begin your cross-examination, attorney. No! Right, he really likes that word now. By the way, he looks like he's trying to hold it in a fart rather than being intimidating. Like he's clutching, this is more of a nervous tick than anything else, I think. Like, of course, this could be anger. But we got this down here, clenching the side of his, the sleeve of his shirt here. I think he's trying to hold in a fart. Or maybe worse, maybe he's really got to go to the bathroom and he just can't go because we're busy. That's a terrible feeling. Ellipses. Wait, what was that? All right, the cross-examination. Man called into the station around 30 minutes after midnight. Okay, press. Who was this guy? And yeah, you received a call from a man? Yep. But you said there was a woman camping there. Exactly. She was the one who heard the 2 gunshots, right? Oh, there we go. We got an actual voice. Objection. Much deeper than what I was doing. Maybe not that much. That woman and the man who called in the report are 2 different people, obviously. Different people? There were 2 witnesses, okay. Oh, wait, why am I not doing his voice? There were 2 witnesses. Nah, we kind of knew that. But why is the other witness not here? Their testimonies were quite similar, however. Okay, well, that doesn't mean you don't bring the other witness. You need to have both witnesses. Today I've summoned the woman who was camping. The woman who was camping. A lot of hearts. Hey, Miku! How's it going? What is up? What happened next, detective? Alright, we headed to the scene of the crime as fast as we could. You got a question? What's the question? Shoot. Is it pertaining to the case? We headed to the scene of the crime as fast as we could. Press. How long was it between receiving the report and your arrival at the lake? Well, I'd say it was about 3 minutes. Holy shit, dude. Like, that's fast. I mean, like, just getting to your car should take you that much time. That's pretty fast. Yeah, it really is. Let's see. The Bacamania redeemed. Can I turn the nameless beer judge into a wrestler? If that's what you want. Yeah, maybe I should do that. Have a redeem that's both. You could have you could bring yourself in there, or you could suggest a character to bring in there. That'd be pretty good. But they would not count as an actual person. Let's put it that way. I will make them, but they won't count as a person, and are therefore ineligible for the Bacamania belt. Because yeah, I want to make sure I give that to people. And I believe I already have you in there too, so you're always eligible. Motto for the munches, get there quick. Detective, you will refrain from casually revealing department secrets. It's not much of a secret, man. Yes, sir. Sorry, sir. Also, I know they're implying that the prosecutors have authority over the detectives. Yeah, at least in this universe, but obviously that's not how it goes. I look forward to your next year's salary review. Damn. so much to look forward to these days. Aw, poor Gumshoe. He's just been taking L after L in this game. I hope there... He did have some strong moments, but, he's taken a lot of L's, too. I'm hoping he gets to be cool in the future games. This is no time for deject daydreaming. Continue. Yes, I. I want to see him as a wrestler, and at the start of the match, he's pointing the gavel at an opponent saying, you shall be judged. Yeah, just give him some Triple H intros. That should work. I believe there's somewhere he approaches the ring with the hammer. That's where we found Mr. Edgeworth. Press! What was Edgeworth like when you saw him then? Well, from what I saw, it looked pretty relaxed. Not like a murderer at all, really. Detective! The court requires the facts, not your opinion. Well, he's a detective. He's kind of an expert on murderers. How many years have you been on the force? Facts only, detective. Hard, cold, objective facts. Yes, I... But no, like, he's qualified to judge the demeanor of somebody. Man, he's got his share of objections. I do kind of like the idea that, this guy is kind of taking the whole objection thing and turning it on its head. I didn't expect... Okay, we already read this. Why do you think he was suspicious? You should know. We have a deep trusting relationship with the prosecutors. Detective, the court isn't interested in your musings. Oh, this voice is gonna kill my throat. Deep trusting poppycock. I've never heard so many flippant comments from an active detective on the force. That the Gumshoe doesn't look so good. Continue now. But the next morning, the body was found. Okay. Find any clues on the body? A single bullet was recovered from the body. He was shot through the heart, fatally. Judge, here's the bullet. It didn't strike bones, so its shape is well preserved. Very well, the court accepts this bullet into evidence. Alright, a .22 caliber. Alright. Okay, we had to arrest Edgeworth. Press. Why is that? Well, we found the mortar weapon in the boat. Why didn't we hear about this before? A pistol. Detective Gumshoe. This is a vital piece of information. Please revise your testimony. Alright, sorry, Your Honor. A murder weapon was found in the boat, was decisive evidence. What about the pistol made it decisive evidence? Heck, he has the same evil laugh as Edgeworth. And this guy looks even... Edgeworth looks more scummy and, like, arrogant. This guy's is, like, actually devious. There are fingerprints on the pistol found in the boat. They were clear fingerprints from Edgeworth's right hand. Well, fingerprints aren't all that, but we exist in a world, in the video game anyway. The video games universe exists where fingerprints are completely decisive evidence. Order. So, is your fingerprints found on the murder weapon? Yes, Your Honor. Judge, this is the weapon in question. Accepted into evidence. Blah, blah. Lost the voice there for a sec. Fired 3 times. Okay. We only heard the 2, though. And how do we know it was fired 3 times specifically? Members of the court. Oh, members of the court. We now have the pistol used in the murder and the bullet found in the body. Detective! Yes, sir? Was the bullet found in the body fired from this pistol? Yes. The ballistic markings on the pistol on the bullet matched the pistol. Hey, Nick! What does he mean, ballistic markings? Shocking! To imagine someone here does not know something as basic as ballistic markings. Nick, he's glaring at me! Yes, he does have the face that would smite small children. Test this very well. I'll explain. Actually, Judge, you do it. Well, I'm actually quite thankful for that, so I can not do this voice. Me? Okay, we're gonna do this one in the normal voice to give me a break for a second. Ballistic markings are like the fingerprints of a gun. The barrel leaves distinctive marks on each bullet it fires. You can examine these ballistic fingerprints in which to see which gun fired the shot. It's quite accurate. They probably would have to explain that in a Japanese game. I mean, it's more commonly known in the States, but not everyone's a gunhead. But in Japan, I mean, no guns almost at all. So definitely not in the common knowledge pool over there. Don't know how accurate it is, though. Indeed. This leads to one inevitable conclusion. A bullet found in the victim's heart was without a doubt fired from this pistol. The pistol which, as you may recall, was covered with the defendant's own fingerprints. Order, order. This is bad. This makes it look like Edgeworth did it. Well, Judge. I'd say it's almost decisive. It's almost decisive. Yes, honestly, I could declare a verdict at this point. No, you can't. I still have the ability to look through things and see if I see a contradiction. However, you wish to hear the witness speak, no doubt. Very well. I am somewhat fatigued, so I will take a brief break. I will call my witness after the recess. Don't I get to question Gumshoe? Which lasts 10 minutes. Judge! Yes? What are you doing? A 10-minute recess now! But wait, I went into Gumshoe for a sec. Just blang your flimsy gavel and get on with it, man. Huh. This court will take a 10-minute recess. Who's running this court anyway? Alright. Edgeworth, what's going on here? Your fingerprints are on the murder weapon. Yeah, this is the kind of thing you're supposed to tell us about so we could try to explain it. And that foggy photo makes one thing clear. The only one who could have shot the man was the person in the photo. True. On my next break, I may actually go get some hot tea. For my throat. Anyway. Was it you in the boat? Yes, it was me. What? But you must believe me, I didn't shoot him. And who did? I don't know. You don't know? Weren't you right there? I heard a gunshot from very close by. Then the other man fell from the boat. Was there more than one person in there? I can't say why, but I thought at the time that he had shot himself. You mean it was a suicide? Sudoku? That's the only explanation I could come up with. How am I going to convince anyone of that? Say, Maya. Huh, what? Any progress with Mia? Oh, sorry, it's no good. I know. I'm not good for anything, am I, Nick? Well, this is one of those kind of things you just kind of try to dodge. You feel like, hey, look over there. Isn't that a nice painting? Of what looks like a very crooked walkway and maybe or a bridge of some sort and trees. Yeah, you're useless. No, I need you here. Will be nice. No, of course I need. Oh no, of course not. I need you here. I can see you're always trying to help out. Even if you don't actually help, it's the thought that... I think you should have left off this one part. You're always trying to help me. It's okay, Nick. You don't have to make me feel better. I don't know anything about trials or defense. What's more, I'm a spirit medium who can't even contact spirits. Everyone has their off days. I mean, I've just been getting lucky lately. But you never know when my luck is gonna run out. Really? Whoa, right. Don't jinx this case any more than it already is. It's bad for my heart. Oh, sorry. Whoops. Yeah, we were kind of talking about how doomed we are right in front of them. Court is back in session. Mr. Von Karma, call your witness. Yes. Will Miss Lotta Hart take the stand? Lotta Hart, you are a research student at the university. That I am. Good. Begin by telling us what you saw the night of the incident. And don't do anything trivial or subjective. Understand? Get him, Lotta. Go get him. Use those southern charms to go kick his ass. Or seduce him or whatever, I don't know. Y'all need to learn some manners. In all caps, no less. Understand? Yeah, I understand. Oh, very well. Your testimony, please. Yeah, Christmas Eve, just after midnight, I reckon. I was there all by myself, because I'm lonely as hell. I was in my car. I heard this bang come from the lake. When I looked out the window, I saw two gents in the boat. Then there was another bang. There wasn't nearly a thing on the lake but the boat. Enough. Judge, she happened to take a photo of the incident. You know, at least he is giving us the evidence. It's not like it being hidden. This is that photo accepted as evidence. No, I'm sure he's high in something. So far, the only things he has shown are things that helps him. So we'll see. Well, this is a surprise. This looks like the very moment of the murder. Order! I will remove people from the courtroom if I do not have order immediately. Yep, we're definitely gotta get some hot tea in here. Oh, God. As the witness testified, she looked at the lake when she heard the shot. There were no other boats on that lake. So the man in the boat with the victim must have been the one who shot him. Yes, it was the defendant, Miles Edgeworth. Order, I will have order. Well, Judge. The evidence is... Where the hell was I going? The evidence was decisive. I have a very little doubt about this case. Very well, this court finds the defendant... Hey, wait, dude! Objection! Wait, Your Honor! I haven't cross-examined the witness yet. A cross-examination? We have photographic proof. What question can there possibly be? This photo is worth 1,000 words, and they all read guilty. Hey, I still have the right to question a witness, dude. You lose. Or do you claim to have found a contradiction in her testimony? That's why I'm allowed to ask questions. Very well, if you have to, you may cross-examine the witness. You will only flounder and ask meaningless questions. You will fail to find anything. And then I will have you held at... No! That's not your decision! I will have you held in contempt of court. Nick, contempt? Contempt of court, you know. Oh, I guess I understood. Well, what are you gonna do? You really think there was a contradiction with the facts in her testimony? I think there was. I think I noticed one thing. Wow, I'm impressed, Nick. I didn't notice anything. Yep, that's what you're good for. Not noticing anything. Right, let's take him on. Yeah, I got a bad feeling about this. I understand. I will cross-examine the witness. Very well. Or pay for your sake. This isn't a waste of time. Dude, no, I'm allowed to do this. It's part of the rules. I mean, the rules are nebulous, but still. Okay, press. Just after midnight, you say. In other words, it was no longer Christmas Eve, but Christmas Day. Yeah. Now I know you want to find contradictions, but really? Yeah, that one was kind of minimal. What is it? Are meant to be broken. Oh, they break them liberally. It's like if you ever read Calvin and Hobbes comics, there's a game that Calvin plays called Calvin Ball. And eventually they do get around to sort of explaining what it is, but it's so nebulous that it's still hard to understand. But the only real rule seems to be make up everything as you go along and try to adhere by those rules that you make as you go. This game is kind of like that, it seems, or at least the legal system in this universe. Ugh. I hope your next contradiction is a little bit more relevant to the trial. Witness, continue your testimony. Alright, in your car. Do I actually get points taken away if I press on these little things? Let's try it. Why were you camping there anyway? I'm a research student at my university. I'm taking pictures to use in my class in my research. What research? That's all. This is all very suspicious. Press further. Miss Hart, could you be more specific about your research? What does the witness's motive in camping by the lake have to do with this case? The answer is nothing. I object to this line of questioning. Objection sustained. Oh, wait, no, I'm the one who says that. Well, then say it already. Well, think for yourself, Judge. Objection sustained. Thanks for nothing, Your Honor. I heard this bang come from the lake. So you weren't looking at the lake at the time? No. I looked after I heard that noise. She said that already. I asked you to find contradictions, not leisurely chat with the witness. When I looked out the window, I saw two gents in the boat. We already did that in the voice. Could you clearly see the two men? Let's look at the picture. Clear enough for you? Uh-oh. Press further. Wait a second. I wasn't asking you about the photo. I was asking if you saw the two men. Yeah, well, of course. The witness has testified that she saw them. There's also the photo. You best look elsewhere for precious contradictions. He jumped in quick. He's hiding something. Then there was another bang. Were you watching the very moment the shot rang out? Well, yeah, sure. Oh. You're asking meaningless questions. Meaningless. Contradictions, Mr. Wright, not meaningless babble. Ugh, gotta take a break there for a sec. Von Karma, I think I hate you. He's trying to keep me from talking to the witness. To what end? Okay, finally, we're at the last one. Thank God. There wasn't nearly a thing out on the boat, but the boat. Are you sure about that? Yeah, sure as a country girl can be. I'm dumb as shit most of the time. Sounds pretty sure. Press further. How come you're so sure? Well, heck, I scanned the whole lake. Scanned the whole lake. It almost sounds like she was more interested in the lake than the boat. Miss Hart, you... Mr. Wright, the witness has answered your question in full. No need for further objections. Objection sustained. Well, that's what I'm... Sustained! Oh, yes, of course. Oh, great. Enough! I think we've heard all we need to hear, Mr. Wright. It seems you're unable to find contradiction in a testimony. Hey, dude, I've just finished talking to her. But Your Honor, you keep your promise. Mr. Wright. Or I'm afraid I will have to penalize you any further outbursts. By holding you in contempt of court. Wait, no! No! Bye-bye, phone dying. No! Save your phone, Miku! Save it! Get out the defibrillator! Take it to the hospital! He can be saved! But yeah, But thank you for joining us, Miku. Have a good evening.
By holding you in contempt of court.
And if that happens, you'll have to leave the courtroom immediately? That's not exactly it. I mean, would have to leave the courtroom, but I would be kind of spending probably an evening in jail or a fine or something.
Understood.
Yeah, Nick! Oh, Sesmonesi is fishy. Nick, real fishy. I know what you mean, but if I can't find anything, what can I do?
I believe we've covered the evidence sufficiently to make a decision.
No, I can...
Pass your judgment.
Very well. Miles Edgeworth, please take the stand. Hold it!
Oh, who was that?
Oh, Maya! Why? Oh, but it's because she feels, she feels sad because she can't do anything. She's really self-conscious. It was me! Maya!
There's something wrong. Do you need to use the facilities?
No, I do not! Lot of heart! Your testimony stinks! It's unclear whether you were actually looking at the lake. It's highly doubtful that you actually saw Mr. Edgeworth. Tell us the truth! This is a matter of life or death! Ah! Lana! Did you really clearly see Mr. Edgeworth that night? Did you see him fire that pistol?
You will stand down now. The court does not acknowledge the defense's outburst.
Answer me, Lana! What's the big idea? Treating me like some kind of criminal? I saw him, I swear it. I saw Edgeworth.
Enough! Judge! Declare the defense in contempt of court. Yes, of course, yes, of course. I'm sorry, but you were warned. Guard, escort Mr. Wright out of the courtroom. He is in contempt of court and must leave.
No! No! Wait. Oh. I was the one who made the outburst, Your Honor. Nick is innocent.
Huh. What's the difference? All that remains is for the guilty verdict to be declared. Isn't that right, Mr. Wright?
Wrong. Wrong.
What?
Oh, got my throat. Did you hear what Miss Hart just said? She said she clearly saw Mr. Edgeworth. That was not in the testimony. That changes her testimony, and I have the right to cross-examine her again.
Order. You're in contempt of court. It's too late for wild claims. Judge, sustain my objection.
Hey, gonna grow a pair?
Sorry, Mr. Von Karma, but I cannot.
Hey, the music came back.
What?
Slaughter Hart has made a new testimony.
The defense does have a right to cross-examine her again. But he is in contempt of court.
No, I am. If you're going to arrest someone, arrest me.
Very well. Maya Fey, you will leave the courtroom immediately.
Nick, I did what I could. You have to do the rest. Good luck. Maya. And now she's made herself useful.
I do not care for this melodrama. Listen well, Mr. Wright. I do not tolerate badgering of my witnesses.
I'm running out of time. I better find a contradiction in here or else. All right, begin. The last statement. Alright, you saw it clear as day. Press. Well, what about the other man?
You cannot expect to be allowed to blithely ignore your promise, Mr. Wright. I believe you claim there was a contradiction in the witness's testimony. Find it, if you can.
So right, I have to assign you. Wait, what? I can't. I'm not allowed to press? Damn. That's it? Uh-oh, I don't know if I can find anything in that. But I can't squander my efforts either. Alright, I saw it clear as day. Okay. And that's all we got. Let's look at the map real quick. And you said it was around here, so yeah, she has clear line of sight. But this seems like it's the obvious one, taken accidentally. Even the camera itself is not clear.
Objection!
Got you. Got you, Miss Hart, finally. What? You got what?
Look at this photograph.
The photo I took? The very same. There's something I want you to see in this photo. It's quite clearly visible. The fog, Miss Hart. So? This picture was taken with professional, high-quality film, correct? Yet even it could not capture the faces of the men on the boat. Yet you claim you saw Mr. Edgeworth. How? Ah!
Mr. Wright has a point. Objection. That's why I told her not to say that in her testimony. Please.
Yet now she has said it, Mr. Von Karma. How could you possibly see Edgeworth, Mr. Edgeworth? Explain yourself.
Miss Hart?
Look! Could you possibly see the defendant that night? Oh, of course! I said I could, and I meant I could. And please testify as to circumstances of your sighting. I did it. I finally found a hole in Von Karma's carefully vague testimony. You're right. It was a cold night and the fog was thick as grits. Ooh, grits are good. So once I was finished setting up my camera, I got back in the car. Still, I brought my binoculars with me. When I heard that noise out in the lake, I looked with my binoculars. See, no problem.
You used binoculars? Very well. You may begin your cross-examination, Wright.
Some better be good. How Edgeworth was seen. And the miss was set. Press. So, how could you see Edgeworth? Just hold your horses for a second. You hasty Yankee types never find a gal where I'm from.
Defense attorneys have trouble with that as it is.
Nobody loves. Ow! Ow! Nobody loves me. Finished setting my camera. I got back in the car. Your camera. Yeah, it's got an automatic ejection.
The issue we're concerned with here is Mr. Hart seeing Mr. Edgeworth. Mrs. Hart. Miss Hart. The camera has nothing to do with it, this at all. Objection sustained.
Alright, he's not letting her answer any of my questions. So I guess is that a hint to not ask them? I still want to press. You got your binoculars. Okay. Binoculars. Yeah, binoculars. Yesterday, you mentioned that you were looking for shooting stars, correct? Well, yeah. Wouldn't you need a telescope, not binoculars, for that? Ah! I got doubts about your camera, too. Was that really to take pictures of a meteor shower?
The camera is irrelevant to this case.
Well, no, it's not completely irrelevant. It might be irrelevant to a certain the current line of questioning to a certain extent. Can't say that for certain. Mr. Wright. Oh, we're getting an ad coming up. We are going to take a break. I desperately need to get some hot tea here, so we'll be back soon. All right, we are back. Sorry, it took me a couple minutes to get my tea. Some nice lemon, honey, and a little bit of whiskey. Ugh. Hopefully that helps. Every time Von Karma here talks, I'm gonna be taking a sippy sip. Ugh.
Mr. Wright. Is the camera really relevant to this case? If you believe it is, you may continue with your line of questions. But know this. If you find nothing with this, there will be consequences.
Well, Mr. Wright, you wish to press further about the camera. Press further. Ooh, this seems like an actual choice. This is make or break time. Camera is the utmost important, Your Honor. Is perhaps the key to this entire case. Therefore, I will continue my line of questioning. Oh, maybe I went a little overboard there. Oop, is that telling me I was wrong?
Very well. Miss Hart, you will testify to the court about the camera.
Yeah, I hear you. Camera was set up to take a picture of the meteor shower. Then why was it looking at the lake? Miss Hart, what made you choose the lake to photograph meteors? You were, the fog was getting thick on the lake. It was not very suited for stargazing. Yeah, well, you see, I guess I wasn't thinking too straight here.
Objection. Mr. Wright, I will not have you badgering my witness because of her challenged intellect.
Hey, now wait a minute.
Continue your testimony. You were saying how it was that you saw Edgeworth.
Grr.
No unnecessary comments, please.
When I heard that and I was out of the lake, I looked at my binoculars. You already do this one? There was heavy fog. How would binoculars change that at all? What do you mean? Your binoculars can't see through fog, but you say you saw him clearly. Did ya?
Enough. There's no room for doubt in her testimony.
You sounded pretty doubtful to me. But I have to find a clear contradiction first. I don't care how many Von Karma objections I get. I'm gonna find that hole in that testimony if it's the last thing I do. Alright. Okay, we got all of this, I believe. Okay. Camera was set up to take pictures of a meteor shower. Take a picture when a loud noise is detected. Faces the lake. Yeah, why is it facing the lake when there are meteor showers going on? That should be looking up.
Objection!
You're photographing shooting stars. That's a lie. Says who? I saw the camera you set up yesterday. It was pointed directly at the lake. You have to point a camera upwards to take photos of stars, Miss Hart. Ugh!
Mr. Wright, what are you driving at?
The witness was not at the lake to photograph shooting stars, Your Honor.
Well, then what exactly was she photographing?
Show evidence. Your Honor, take a look at this. Alright, what was she taking photos of the lake for? This. She was looking for a Gordy. Miss Hart. This is what you were trying to photograph. What's this? A newspaper article.
What's this, a newspaper article? Gordy?
At the sighting of Gordy, at the sighting at Gord Lake. Well, Miss Hart? I never heard no lake monster. You got proof or something? Didn't see proof that I was down at the lake trying to photograph Gordy. I have proof. I have it. Proof. I don't know what it is yet, but I know that's the right decision.
Intriguing. Very well, let's see it. And no joking around this time, please.
What is the proof that the witness is trying to take a picture of Gordy? Set to automatically take a picture when a loud noise is detected. I guess you could say if she was trying to take a picture of the stars, she wouldn't be here. She'd be somewhere else, more open spot, but I'm not sure about that one. Not the gun, not the bullet, not this. No death. Okay, that doesn't matter. Could be this again, but it's about to. You can point out that it's about loud noises, and meteor showers don't make noises like that unless they get like a really big one somehow gets really close and then blows up in the atmosphere. Like that one, I believe it was in Russia a couple of years back. It came down far, like not that far above ground and exploded. Could be this one or this. We'll go with this again. Proof, Miss Hart, is your own camera. Again, presenting camera twice in a row. Your camera was set to take photos in response to loud noises, correct? Thus, this photograph here, taken when a gun fired on the lake. And here, this article about Gordy. According to this article, Gordy made loud noises when it emerged. Well, you were trying to photograph Gordy, weren't you? That's why you had set your camera to respond to loud noises.
Order. I see. I too thought it was a little strange.
Yeah, sure. You're saving face, Judge.
Well, Miss Hart?
We're camping there to try and take a photo of Gordy, weren't you? It doesn't change that much, it just proves that she's a liar. Yeah. Not bad. Are all you lawyers that smart? So, smart boy, I was down there trying to photograph Gordy. You got me. So what? Huh? I don't change what I saw, does it? Well, it does show that you are a liar, so your credibility is going down.
Exactly. What you just used several precious minutes of our time to prove is nothing more than that of a witness as an idiot who thinks monsters exist.
Hey!
As she so succinctly said, so what? It changes nothing.
Not true. You were hiding the whole thing about Gordy for some reason. I know it. What could it have been? Whatever it is, I'm getting to the bottom of this. Miss Hart.
Why'd you hide the fact that you were searching for Gordy from the court? Please revise your testimony.
Right, fine. I'll testify. It won't change nothing, though. Nothing will change. It has to. And I'm going to spot it. Yeah, we've already... The judge never seems to take account that the credibility doesn't seem to matter in this court. Well, but she's flustered. Ooh. It's faster. Actually, I'm not a research student at university. Oh, wait, these are all new. And I can't press anything. Actually, I'm not a research student at the university. I'm an investigative photographer. Imagine what a scoop it'd be if I got a picture of that monster. That's why I was camping out by the lake. But that's all I was hiding. When I heard the bang, I looked right straight out at that lake. There wasn't much else to look at. I just watched the boat the whole time. Then I saw a flash near one of the men's hands, and I heard another gunshot. I was looking right at the boat the whole time, crossed my heart and hoped to fry.
Well, Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness.
Hey!
The witness's testimony is unchanged from before. Whether she is a research student or photographer has no bearing on this case. There is no need to waste more of our time with another pointless cross-examination.
Objection!
I claim the defense's right to cross-examine a witness, Your Honor. Yeah. We have the right to do so. When Carmen's up to something, I know it. He doesn't want me to cross-examine her because why? Why, was there a contradiction? Very well. You may begin the cross-examination. You seem so sure of yourself, you must have something in mind.
Ha! That would be a first.
Very funny. You understand that this is your last chance at a cross-examination. Wait, why? Why did I do anything wrong? There's no problem with the testimony this time. We will let the witness leave. I will announce my verdict at that time.
Understood.
Yes, Your Honor. Okay, time for pressing. Actually, I'm not a research student at the university. Press. And what manner of person are you? We are, okay. Not sure I'm highfalutin enough to be called a manner or anything. Manner of anything. Investigative photographer. Investigative photographer. Yep. You get your photo and sell it to the press. It's that kind of business. Hey, I was taking pictures of my sister's graduation last year. And guess what? What? There was a Yahoo just hanging in the sky. Yahoo? UFO? UFO. UFO. Just hanging in the sky. Thought she was making a reference to Gulliver's Travels or something. Yahoo? A UFO. You know, an unidentified flying object. A UFO. That's when I heard I had sort of a revelation. I know I should become an investigative photographer. Well, I mean, don't give up the... Photography is not a bad job for, like, weddings and whatnot. I kind of wish I got more into photography when I was going to art school. That's a pretty way to get some pretty consistent money. I see. On a shaky basis for a career. I mean, just do the investigative journalism thing on the side. Alright. This was actually pretty long. Is Gordy really all that newsworthy? Heck yeah! They even had him on TV. Not sure that appearing on local news is a rumor of the month segment qualifies. Last month's segment was Bigfoot sighted at on Acorn Hill, I believe. Hey, they also had a picture of him in a newspaper for real.
Mr. Wright? Wait, Mr. Wright.
This is one fight I do not believe you can win.
Let's keep moving, shall we?
Yes, Your Honor. That's why I was camping out by the lake. Press. That's why you put the automatic sensor on your camera. Yep, bought it from a university professor. It analyzes every sound it picks up. And when it gets a bang, it snaps a shot. Yep. How many pictures has it taken so far? Yeah, the only time the camera triggered was that night. That's all I was hiding. Okay. I think it's time you told us why you felt you had to hide your true purpose at the lake. Like, if word got out when I was up to the lake, it'd be swarmed with competitor. Wait, why does you doing that matter? It's already public knowledge. Whatever. Competitors? Yeah, second-rate shutterbugs trying to steal my scoop. Ah, is that the only reason you were hiding the truth? Well, actually... Oh!
Mr. Wright! I'll not have you asking questions with no relevance to this case.
Well, we just talked about why... her lying is actually pretty relevant. Whatever you say, Von Karma, I know you told her to keep it quiet. Alright, press. Exactly what sort of sound was it? Well, I never heard one before, so I can't be sure, but it sounded like a gunshot. It was a lot sharper of a sound than I would have expected. There wasn't much else to look at, so I just watched that boat for the whole time. There wasn't much else to look at? Yep. I don't know, if she heard a bang and she thought Gordy was out there, I kinda doubt she waste any time looking at a boat. What do I do now? Weren't you giving me that look for? Definitely suspicious. Maybe it's time for some evidence.
Witness, continue!
Hold your hush puppies, Bops. I'm getting here. And last night I saw a flash near one of the man's hands, and I heard another gunshot. Was there nothing on that lake but the boat at that time? Oh, wait, so you're thinking maybe he was shot from some other place? I don't think so. Nope. That lake was smooth as glass, and nobody was on the shore neither. I better find some sort of contradiction in this testimony. I won't be able to beat Von Karma any other way. There has to be something. Okay. What do we have available to us? One shot to the heart. We have. There was one shot, but there's only. Let's see what there is. Photographer. Heard another gunshot. So at close range, only one of the bullets actually got in there. That seems important. I mean, you could point out that it's a foggy night and she might be hard for her to see anybody on the other side of the lake. In this fog, we can barely see these guys in the middle of the lake. How it's a little hard to believe that you could see someone from like over here. But there are two sounds. Also, the gun fired 3 times, but there are only 2 sounds. But they, So, yeah, that seems important, too. And I heard another gunshot. I'm gonna go with something, yeah, bullet shot, 1 bullet shot in the heart.
Objection!
Nope, that wasn't it. Okay, so now's not the time to point out that the gun was fired twice, but only one was found in the body, and it was at point blank range. Fired 3 times. Okay, that's... Okay, this doesn't seem to matter anymore, I don't think. This was either at the wrong time. Could it be this again? It only took one picture? But there were 2 bangs. There were several bangs. What happened to the other pictures? Why did it only take 1? But they kind of give us a hint. Yeah, there wasn't much else to look at, so I just watched the boat the whole time. But yeah, she was like they pointed out, and when we pressed her, that it was really important for her to be at the lake. So why would she look at that when only look at the... whatever. I don't think that's it necessarily. Loud noises. Oh, good job, Spambot. Okay, that's... I don't think that's the evidence we need right now. And she hasn't really answered what's going on with the fog. But I don't think that this is for here. Heard another gunshot. And I heard the bang. But I don't think this is it for right now. We're not talking about another bang. There are only 2 shots. We're trying to explain what she saw on the lake. Yeah, we've already used this camera so much. Wait, hold on. I heard a bang, but why don't we have another picture of this?
Objection!
Nope. Yeah, why do we only have 1 picture? Yeah, fine. Okay. Yeah, we just have the 1... Oh! But there's no, like, illumination on this.
Objection!
Fuck! Okay, well, time to save, scum. Okay. Like, the one thing about this game is that you see lots of contradictions, but which statement is the correct one that'll that the game wants to progress. So, flash hands.
Hold it!
Oh wait, that's not what I want. We presented the camera for that one. But yeah, where is... We presented the camera for this. Let's try the photograph.
Objection!
Nope. Okay, so that's not it. So we're gonna load. Flash. There wasn't much else to look at, so I just watched the boat the whole while. Present. Okay. Well, we could point out that was fired 3 times. Let's try that.
Objection!
Nope. Bummer. Okay, then I saw a flash, and you're one of the men's hands. And okay. But yeah, this seems to be what they point out. There wasn't much else to look at, so I just watched the boat the whole while. Alright, go about the monster sighted. Over.
Objection!
Damn. I don't think that is good for anything. Straight out onto the lake, around here. But yeah, they did point out that it was... He did tell her to not tell what she was for various reasons, so which we're trying to discover. So maybe I'm looking in the wrong place. Sometime I'll try maybe... Oh, I hit the wrong button. No, I want to go back. I want to go over here. Maybe I pointed out that camera problem in the wrong place.
Objection!
Nope. Okay, so pointing out that there should be 2 pictures is a dead end. Maybe show the picture on this one.
Objection!
Nope. But yeah, we should have 2 pictures, right? Dang it, this is driving me nuts now. It's just like last time we got one of these moments that we were just kind of stumped. Flash in one of the man's hands. And number 3, there's a prince from Edgeworth's right hand. Map. Okay, that's not it. Thinking automatically. Hey, thank you for the hydrate. You know, how you doing? Anything to soothe my throat after doing Von Karma's voice. Okay. How are you doing today? I am currently trying to figure out what the heck the contradiction is here. I pointed out several things I thought were qualifying contradictions, but they don't seem to have panned out. Just finished class for the day. Hey, good. Time to chillax. Kick the feet up. What is it? Like, I pointed out that the camera is meant to take noises, take photographs when it gets noisy. And there were 2 gunshots, so there should be 2 pictures, but we only have 1. I've used both of these to, the singular picture and the camera itself, to point that out, but that doesn't seem to be what the puzzle wants right now. I saw the flash. Alright. There wasn't much else to look at. What about the rest of the lake?
Objection!
Nope, not it. So save scum away time. What class were you finishing, by the way? We're dealing what was it, photography? Because I don't know. Did you see this lady in class? She was talking about how she's a university professor or a student, but we know that's some bullshit here. Help me make her a liar, you know. There wasn't much else to look at, so I just watched the boat the whole time. Hold on. Let me try this.
Objection!
Nope, not that either. Right now, we're just throwing shit at the wall and seeing what sticks. Okay, let's go in it again. I'm an investigative photographer. Actually, I'm not a research student at university. I'm an investigative photographer. Imagine what a scoop would be if I got a picture of that monster. You have no idea. Oh, Arnar! So I was camping at the lake. But there was no camping at the lake. Well, thank you for the lurk, you know. That's all I was hiding. Were you hiding something else? Did you do it? Let's look at this a little bit more thoroughly. Let's see, hot news. These 2 soulless ass faces. Oh my goodness. Giant life forward appears in Gourd Lake. Overhead map. In the middle of the night. That's all I was hiding. When I heard the bang, I looked straight out onto the lake. There was nothing much else to look at, so I just watched the boat the whole time. And I saw a flash near one of the man's hands, and I heard another gunshot.
Hold it!
Nope. There was that much else to look at? Yep. I don't know. If I heard a bang and she thought Gordy was there, I doubt she'd waste any time looking at that boat. Definitely suspicious. Maybe it's sometime. Okay. It was really pointing out this line to me, so. Maybe
Objection!
the newspaper. So we're trying to. We could just. Okay, whatever. It wants us to say, no, you were looking for Gordy. Why would you look at the boat? Were you really looking at that boat? I feel like that could be more in the press section of the game, not the present section, but whatever. What's with you? Of course I was looking at it. I was the only one. It was the only thing out there. Any normal person would be looking at it. I agree. Any normal person would. Ouch. That's a kind of backhanded. Yeah, but you are far from normal. What? Yo, wanna step over here and say that? You were camping at the lake to take a picture of Gordy. Think about it. What would you do if you heard a loud noise? You'd be scanning the lake for any sign of Gordy, that's what. You wouldn't give the boat a second thought. Ag!
Order. Continue, Mr. Wright.
You testified that you were watching the boat through binoculars. However, you wouldn't need binoculars to watch that boat. You needed them to search for Gordy, and that's what you were doing. Ag! Why are you lying? Well? Well, now that y'all mention it, I did sort of take my binoculars and kind of scan the lake a bit. I mean, Gordy might be out there, you know, and y'all.
Miss Hart, are you saying that you were not watching the boat then?
Oop, music went away. Sorry, y'all. I wasn't fibbing, really. I was just, I thought, you know, I could be a witness to a murder and all. Fuck you, Lotta! This is not just a hand away. Oh, I was just messing around. Oh, that Lotta. I kind of got excited. I sure was watching that boat till now. I do appreciate the wide-eyed judge in this moment. He's like, what the fuck?
This is totally uncalled for.
Well, hey! You got the photograph, you got proof. Yeah, but you... There's a person's life on the line, you fuck!
Still, we can't see who is shooting who is in. We can't see who is shooting who in this.
Right. That's why I took this photo in.
Witness, that's enough. You've had a long day. Shut your pie hole.
No. This is important. Shut my what? Oh, she gonna say? She took the photo and what? Wait a second. Can't I demand to hear an answer to this right now? It seems important. She even had a photo. Oh, this is Gumshoe. She even had a photograph to prove it. Wait, whoa, I'm doing like old-timey like news reporter or something for a second there. She even had a photograph to prove it, pal. But you really can't tell from the photo who is shooting. That's why she said she's gonna enlarge the photo. Said it'll drop quality and might, but should let us see who it is. Or who's who. Alright, pal. She enlarged that photo. Why wouldn't Von Karma let her show it? I've got a hunch. But that enlarged photo shows something bad for Von Karma. This is my chance. If I'm wrong, though, it'll mean prison for Edgeworth, or worse. What should I do? Make her show the enlarged photo. Miss Hart, look at this. Oh, there a lot of layups for some Nickelback jokes, this one. You enlarged this photo, did you not? Yeah, I did. Why has that enlarged photo not been presented to the court?
But because does not exist.
What are you talking about, yo? You're the one who told me not to show it in the court in the first place. You old fool.
What is the meaning of this one, Karma?
Miss Hart. Show the photo to the court. This doesn't mean that she has it on her now. And we kind of got like a little Mortal Kombat theme going here. The victory music. Show the court. Show us the picture.
The prosecution objects to the submission of this evidence.
Objection denied. The witness will show the enlargement to the court. Here it is. Okay, well, it still doesn't help us all that much. We still cannot see who is firing. We still cannot see who is firing in this. It could be the defendant, or maybe it's not. Regardless, I accept this as evidence. Like photo added to the court record.
Happy now, Mr. Wright.
There has to be something. You asked for the enlargement, you got the enlargement. Oh, wait.
And little good it's done for any of us. That's why I request she not show it.
I suppose that means the cross-examination
Is over, obviously.
Then I would like to close the cross-examination of Miss Lotta Hart.
And none too soon. That was a flagrant waste of time.
Mr. Von Karma, do you have anything to add? Oh, I forgot to do the judge's voice.
I stated everything I needed to when the trial began. Decisive evidence. A decisive witness. What else could possibly be required?
Nothing, of course.
Nothing, of course. Then.
Excuse me. Hold on. Sippy sip time. And I believe it is time for me to...
Then I believe it's time for me to declare my verdict.
Wait, it's not supposed to go like this. There has to be a clue in this photo somewhere. This is bad, real bad. What should I do? Object to the enlargement. Show other evidence. Show other evidence. Because that's the left hand in the photograph, but it's the right hand that's supposed to be on the gun. Wait. Your Honor, this evidence.
I believe we have spent enough time talking about evidence.
Indeed.
Indeed.
We've heard opinions on every piece of evidence but this enlargement. I see no point in retracing...
I see no point in retracing our steps.
This is bad, real bad. What should I do? Show other evidence. Wait! Your Honor, this evidence... Oh. Okay, never mind. I thought I could actually show something this time. I guess object to the enlargement? Your Honor? Is it something decided... There's something decidedly strange with this enlargement. What might that be? Are we gonna use this to point out the gun thing? We show the court what you mean. What about
this photo was strange?
Okay, here goes. I'll show the judge what's strange about this photo. The hand. Here, Your Honor. The shooter? I'm not sure I'm not sure I understand. What about the shooter is strange? Look at the hand holding the pistol, Your Honor. The hand?
The hand?
This hand directly contradicts another piece of evidence. I was hoping that I would show the gun in for the other evidence, but fine, whatever. The hand directly contradicts another piece of evidence. This man's left hand does what?
This man's left hand does what?
Let me show you. I'll show you the evidence that the left hand with that. I'll show you the evidence that the left hand contradicts. The evidence is clear. The man in the photograph is holding that pistol in his left hand. However, the prints on the murder weapon were from Edgeworth's right hand. Ergo, the man shooting the pistol in this photograph is not Mr. Edgeworth. Got it.
Now that everyone in the courtroom has quieted down, I would like to reconvene this court of law. Mr. Wright.
Yes, Your Honor. You have given
us definitive proof today.
well, not really. It's not the most solid evidence, but sure.
We now know that it was not Edgeworth who fired the pistol that night.
You know, he's totally still could have fired it. It's just a little circumstantial evidence.
However, this is a rather large problem. If Edgeworth didn't do it, then who shot our victim?
That's not what we're supposed to find. That's not our job. We're just supposed to provide reasonable doubt as to the guilt of our defendant.
Precisely! As we have seen, there was no other person on the lake that night. Who but the defendant could have shot the victim?
Miss Hart, the victim himself. I'm gonna go with that one. There's only one explanation remaining. The man who shot the victim was none other than the victim himself.
Order. So you are saying that the victim committed Sudoku?
Yes, Your Honor. I can think of no other explanation.
Indeed, that does seem to be the only remaining option. Objection! I'm so very, very sorry, Mr. Wright. But Sudoku is out of the question.
What?
An examination of the victim's wound reveals the distance at which he was shot.
At distance?
The victim was very clearly shot from further than a meter away.
A meter. That's 3 feet.
There's no way it could have been Sudoku. Order. Sir Von Karma, are you sure that the accuracy of your data? Of course. I've already considered the possibility of Sudoku, you see.
Autopsy report updated. Shot from approximately 1 meter away.
I see. Very well, let me just state my opinion. Considering the situation, the shooter had to be the defendant, Mr. Edgeworth. However, the prints on the gun reveal the shooter was not Mr. Edgeworth. This is a conundrum. Therefore, I'd like to suspend proceedings for the trial this day. The court orders the defense and the prosecution to further investigate this matter. Understood?
Yes, Your Honor.
That was all. This court is adjourned.
Well, there we go. Ooh, that was a close one. Ah, Edgy. Hey, don't you have anything to say? No, I have yet to be declared innocent, Wright. Well, yeah, but what happened out there on that lake anyway? You really gotta tell us, dude. If you didn't commit Sudoku, then who? The shooter was about a meter away, too. What? Don't give me that look. I did not kill him. I was just kidding around. Well, now's not the time to kid, Phoenix. Look. Oh, look. I'm going to go check on Maya. Oh. Right. What? Tell her something for me. What? Oop. Something real heartfelt is coming. Tell her to watch what she says in court. No, he's gonna say something else. That's all. Would it kill you to just state how you really feel it? You goddamn tsundere. I requisitioned a transcript of Lada's entire testimony. I thought it might give me some ammunition for the trial tomorrow. Of course she didn't see the shooter. So the only part of her testimony that stood was the bang she heard. I heard two sounds like gunshots just after midnight on 12/25. To be continued. Oh, that was a long one. We usually get through them in about an hour, but we had some slight hiccups this time. Alright. What is this? Turnabout Sisters. Turnabout Goodbye. Are they all Turnabout? Oh, no. Yeah, they're all. Are they all? It was Turnabout. Yeah, Turnabout Samurai, Turnabout Goodbyes, Turnabout Sisters. Okay, well, we're gonna get an ad coming up in a few minutes. I kind of like this to be a break point, so we'll. Yep, there we go. Yeah, starting in a minute. So yeah, we'll use this as a bit of a break point, and we'll be back in a few minutes. All right, we are back, ready to continue. I think unless there's an easy voice to be done, I'm going to just be reading the voices from now on, like as in my regular voice, because Mr. Von Karma, he hurt me a little bit. So yeah, I think we'll be taking it a little bit easy for the rest of the stream. All right, let's continue. Back to the detention center. Okay, they did put her in jail, sort of. I don't know how. I guess it's up to the judge how long they stay there. I don't think it's usually longer than like a day. Maya. Let's see if I can do hers. Oh, Nick! It's you! Oh, I'm glad that Miss Redgeworth made it through the day, okay? It's a relief. Hey, why'd you do that anyway? Because she feels self-conscious, that's why. I don't know. I just knew I had to do something. I know I'm not the lawyer my sister was. Oh, I'm sorry. I do hope she's eventually better than Maya or Mia when it comes to the whole medium thing. Because I know the course of the games takes us like years and years. Like I know Apollo Justice is like, I don't know, what, 10 or so years after this or something like that. The point is the time scales in this universe or in this series are judged on like the decade. Well, you did save the trial. Just behave from now on, okay? Oh, okay. Let's talk. Questioning. What is there to question? She's being held in contempt is kind of just a punishment for disrupting court proceedings. No, not yet. Detective Gumshoe was here just now. He said, seeing as this is your first offense, we'll let you go after questioning. I mean, does being held in contempt really count as an offense? Like, I know, like, it's a punishment. I don't know. I know it's like a punishment, like I said, for disrupting court proceedings, but does it really count as an offense of some kind? Like a felony or a misdemeanor, etc.? Woo. Oh, and he wanted me to go, to get bail money ready. You can pay for me, right? Huh? How much? I don't know. I guess they'll send you the bill or something. Why do I get a picture of giant bills of money every time I hear the word bail? It's a pun, Phoenix. Get over it. And Mia. Any luck with Mia? None. I can't get through to her at all. I tried. I really did. I don't know what to do. I think I probably shouldn't have stopped my training. It sounds like she really did her best. I should check to see if there are any waterfalls. All because of waterfalls, or lack thereof. I mean, I wonder if I'll ever see my sister again. So that's weird. She doesn't really talk with her while they're the same person. Alright. Can I present anything to her? There are 2 sounds. Okay, this is just evidence. Oh, wait, we don't need to go back here. Well, let's see what happens. Wright & Co. Law Offices. Sure is quiet here with nobody around. Right. I have to get Maya out of the detention cell soon. Are we just going to leave her in there? We could go to the Criminal Affairs Department. Let's go there real quick. See if there's anything coming up. The Gumshoe's not here. Gumshoe's at the scene again today. Huh? Oh, really? He's a live wire, that one. got into a fight with the chief for not following protocol. Ooh. What does that mean? I bet he wouldn't help them build the case against Edgeworth. I mean, it's still kind of your job, man, but whatever. All right, I guess the only place to go would be Agord Lake. Are fewer than there were yesterday, but the cops are still around in the park. I wonder if Detective Gumshoe is here today. Alright, nothing to examine here, it seems. Let's move. The public beach portion. Haven't seen Larry around today at all. Probably off paying through the nose on a date with the lovely Keonce. There's no accent, so I'm assuming it's not Keonce. Okay, I don't see anything new. Like woods. Let's go here real quick. Shouldn't this not be here now? Hey! Gumshoe! Hey, pal! The trial today, Yes, what about the trial? Well, I was gonna say good show, but it wasn't really all that. So you did say Mr. Edgeworth, I guess. I just wasn't sure how to thank you, you know? Thanks. Let's talk. Tomorrow's trial. Detective Gumshoe. Any idea what strategy Von Karma is planning for tomorrow? Sounds like he's bringing in another witness. Another witness? Alright, he said something about that in the trial today. Oh, was that Phoenix? There were 2 witnesses. I was wondering who that other witness was. Who was it? Sorry, pal. As much as I'd like to, I'm not at liberty to divulge that information. Right. For Prosecutor Edgeworth. Alright, I wanted to ask you something about Edgeworth. What's up? Is he afraid of earthquakes? I never heard anything about that before. Nope. Mr. Edgeworth doesn't talk about himself too much, see? But there's one thing that's clear as day. Him hating crime the way he does, and him becoming a prosecutor, and him being scared of earthquakes. It all started with that incident. The DL6 incident? Yep, that's the one. 15 years ago, when he saw his father shot before his eyes. He still feels the pain now. You can see it in his eyes. Did he list 2 things, and then did he say the only 2 things are sure about Edgeworth, but he listed 3 things? Did I missed that in a moment? What about Maya? I want to talk to you about Maya Fey. Oh, she's not out on bail yet? That's strange. I told them to let her go as soon as they had their report written. Man, I don't know what would have happened in that courtroom today if it weren't for Hardy. Seeing her getting dragged out by the bailiff, I'll be honest with you, pal, I shed a tear too. Mr. Edgeworth was so moved, I saw him his lip trembling. Really? Cold as ice Edgeworth. He was really grateful for what you did, you know? I'm gonna head back to the station. I wonder if Maya becomes Edgeworth's assistant in one of his games. Gonna head back to the station. I'll get the report on Maya and get her out of there as soon as I can. Thank you. Oh wait, I was wondering, how much is bail going to be? Don't worry about that. Mr. Edgeworth is posting the whole amount. Hey, good Edgy. What? Edgeworth? Didn't I tell you? He's grateful to her for what she did. All right, pal. Now don't forget to pick her up, okay? Maybe I can get Edgeworth to pay this month's rent too. Don't be greedy, you ass, Phoenix. All right, well, we should probably go back to the public beach and go get Maya. That seems like the most important part right now. Visitor's room. Hey, Nick, you finally came. I just finished the paperwork. I'm free to go. Free at last, eh? Those interrogators were really mean. They were like, okay, what did you do this time? You have been a bit of a troublemaker, but like I was some kind of criminal, can you believe it? Well, they let you out in the end, didn't they? Oh, that reminds me. Thanks for the bail. Thank Edgeworth. Huh? He posted a bill. Oh, he posted a bail for you. Said he was grateful for what you did. Mr. Edgeworth did that? I have to make it up to him. You've got to win this case, Nick. All right. Do we have anything new to talk about? What to do? What do you think we should do next? We're kind of lacking in the clues department. We could go to the park and look for Gordy. I was kidding. Still, if there are any clues out there, the park's as good a bet as any. What do you say? Should we head down there? Sure. Any ideas? Have you noticed anything lately? You know, I did notice one thing while I was in here in detention. It's really pretty comfortable here. It's warm and they keep it very clean. I mean, have you noticed anything about the case? Well, not much more than that, no. She's probably still upset about me. I should leave her alone. All right, let's get out of here. All right. How many cops around here today, are there? Probably back at the precinct working up a case against Edgeworth. Oh, Lotta! Hey, y'all! It's Lotta! Fuck you! Y'all really did it today. What do we do now? No, I'm not complaining. See, I did a little thinking. A little self-reflection, you might say. I realized that being a witness is a mighty big responsibility. Yeah, no shit. But I just went up there and started blabbing like an old thing that came about any old thing that came to mind. Lotta. So you see, I want to make it up to y'all. Make it up? Okay, fine. What did you think of the trial? To be honest, I was doing it to half just to say I'd been a witness. Even though I didn't really see anything. I'm kind of convinced myself I had, though. I'm sorry, I know I caused you a lot of trouble. Yeah, if Edgeworth goes down, you might be indirectly responsible for his imprisonment or death. Well, memory is a tricky, vague little thing. True, but not quite that much. It's like details are not very good for most people. Memory is tricky when it comes to details, but not about, broad events. Yeah, I sure know that now. I'll be fine next time I witness a murder. Right! You mean the first time you witness a murder? Okay, what about Gordy? Oh, sensitive subject. Right! Well, the way I figure, the trial's only stoking the flames of Gordy fever. Get my exclusive photos on a rocket to stardom. Alright, Lotta, you go, girl! I wish I could have an investigator. I wish I could be an investigator for choreographer, too. Finish your speed medium training first. We really are relying on her to bring Mia back anytime. Hey, but Mia did both. She did the medium training and became a lawyer. We're making it up. Okay, Lotta, what do you mean by making it up to us? Well, you see, actually, I got a bit of information for you. What? That Von Karma didn't want me to say nothing about it. What information? Now we're getting to the heart of it. See, I reckon we might be able to do ourselves a little exchange. Exchange? That's not a favor, that's that's a deal. That's not the same thing. Yeah, I thought this was making you up to it. Right! I propose a little exchange to make it up to you. Bitch. What? Information don't come cheap, my friend. Oh. Hey, I see you thinking, my, how unsophisticated these southern folks are. That's all you. I'm just thinking you're an idiot. Nothing about southern people, just you. It's written all over your face. Let me tell you, most southerners are way more sophisticated than you. I'm just the exception, okay? Yeah, he's like, I'm the trashiest of them all. Oh, what'll be? Gonna be a deal or not? Fine. What do we do, Nick? Fine. Oh, we don't have any other leads, so I don't think we have a choice here. Okay, how much? Huh? You're completely off your rocker. I may not be sophisticated, but I'm not trying to rob the poor. Okay, what do you want? And why are we poor? We're reasonably successful lawyers at this point. The only fair exchange for information is information. Listen good. What I need from you is information about Gordy. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 Gordy! But Gordy might not exist. And bring me proof that shows you don't. Prove a negative for me. I'll be keeping watch for my car, okay? You see something, y'all come to me first. Got it? Okay. Right, see you later. Nope. Okay, Nick, let's get hunting. Hunting? You don't seriously mean... Gordy, I sure do. What about Edgeworth? We're searching for Gordy for him, Nick. Don't you get it? Okay, and now how exactly do we search for a make-believe monster? Maybe we can find a monster myth specialist? Move, okay, into the public beach area. Well, that certainly wasn't there, 10 minutes ago. What's that? And why does it have every single flag? Well, a bunch of flags on it. Ow, 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 ow. The Steel Samurai, Nick! Yo, Maya! Okay, what voice was I doing for this guy? It changes every time. Alright, what the heck is that? That was my girl Kiance's idea. She was all, if you like it, put if you like, put this here. It would be like really cool. Dude, she gave it to me along with the banner. Well, at least she's did it for you, I guess. That's actually pretty considerate. Wow, that's really impressive. She could find those for you. Well, she knows a lot of people. And that show's finished now, so she got them for free. Well, she put in the legwork. Right. Alright, let's talk about... Yo, Nick! What happened with Edgy? Well, we made it through the first day in court, all right. I don't know how good our prospects are from here on, though. Huh. Hey, Larry, did you know Mr. Ezra's secret weakness? He's terrified of earthquakes. You bitch! You don't just tell people about their insecurities like that, or their phobias. He acts like a little boy. Huh? That's weird. I don't think he was ever like that in school. No, really? Well, we were only in the same class for a little bit.
He transferred schools pretty quickly.
Transferred? Transferred? Right, when the DL6 incident happened. Doesn't look like Larry knows about it, though. The big samurai. Hey, Larry. When did you get that big thing?
Oh, this big guy? Heard that, I've had that for about a month, yeah. It's a big hit with the kids.
Why wasn't it there yesterday?
Huh? Oh, right. The compressor was busted.
Yes, those things do require a large amount of consistent air pressure.
Yeah, it's that little unit on my hot dog stand. That's why I used to put air in the Steel Samurai. It broke a little while ago, so I sent it in for repairs.
Oh! And here I thought you'd inflate it by yourself. Alright, well. Let's examine things. What's this machine?
That's an air compressor. I used it to fill up that balloon there with air.
Oh, neat!
Just got it repaired yesterday, man. What a drag that was.
And now the samurai itself. Doesn't that Steel Samurai look a little out of place? I mean, it's so huge. I mean, yeah, but it draws the eyes towards the samurai dogs and it's on theme, so whatever. I guess it's good advertising. Oh, is Maya jelly of it? She wants it for herself? Oh, really? Something about this Steel Samurai just doesn't work for me. Oh, really? It looks pretty well made to me. Huh. Still a novice, aren't you, Nick? Really? True connoisseurs like Cody and me don't fall for this kind of stuff. These Steel Samurai fans are obviously in a league of their own. And, oh, okay. The flags look sadly out of place here. Yeah, this one may be a little bit more out of place. Maybe like if you're selling hot dogs, maybe like a German and Japanese flag, because, you know, samurai dogs, samurai and German, maybe America here too, maybe, but more so these guys. Flapping listlessly back and forth in a cold wind under a cold sky. I don't know, I think it's a place of kind of festival atmosphere. Well, fair, I guess. I would just get regular flags then. Like blank, those blank triangular shaped ones. Reminds me of the war, reminds me of the War of the Eyeglasses. The War of what? Huh? What? You mean you don't know what the War of the Eyeglasses? What the heck is that? Our local fair used to do it every summer. I guess we were the only ones. I ask again, what the heck is it? Oh, right. So that's all the new stuff. Alright, we won't go over the old ones. Anything more to talk about? No. Let's move to... Or let's go here. See if anything's new with a lot of heart.
Hey, oh. Well, you find anything out about Gordy?
No, nothing.
Well, keep moving. It gets cold out here at night time.
It is a little chilly. I think I have to sneeze.
Whoa, no.
Oh, shoot. Yeah.
I told y'all no sneezing. See, I set the camera to respond to things a little softer than a bang. And trigger on one of Von Karma's finger snaps.
I like that they implied that she did it. She mimicked him. Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, well, sorry's nice, but what about my film?
Nick, pay the lady. Poor Nick. What happened?
There's something in today's trial, that's for sure. Oh. Okay, we already did that. No, that's why I decided not to talk about the case anymore. Oh. Oh, wait, this is different. Huh? Okay. Oh, didn't you say you, I thought she was repeating something we already heard from her, but yeah, this is a little bit different. Didn't you say you had information about the case? Tell us that, at least. Like I said, I'll trade you for information. I'll trade it for the dirt on Gordy. And Gordy? What are you gonna do if Gordy doesn't exist? Why, what are you gonna... Oh, yeah, whatever. I'll quit being an investigative photographer. What? After all, I only have one photo to my name so far. Was it a good one? Nope, it's that one in the trial. You bet. A UFO. Oh, the UFO. And I wasn't there to hear what the heck a UFO was. UFO. Anyway, if I can't get my career making if I can't get a career making photo this time around, and that's it, I'll quit and go back to school. Oh, so you really are a university student? Yeah, well, I'm taking a break for a bit. Right. Wait, didn't we already? Yeah, we did this one. It just doesn't check mark it because I guess it'll change when we have something to present her. Alright, well, only other place to go is the boat rental shop. It's always so quiet here. I wonder if the boat shop is closed for good. Well, with the murder on the lake and all. Probably just taking a vacation till it blows over. I get it. Small boat rental shop. No look like anyone is around. Probably closed because of the murder. There are some boats floating at the dock. The murder took place in the boat from this dock. Apparently, the police took away the actual boat that was used that night. Indeed, there's space for one more on the dock. Alright, there's more forest south this way. I doubt I'd find anything helpful in there. Okay, so this... we got nothing so far. So it looks like we'd have to try to present something to the butts here. What can we present? Let's present this to him. That's the guy that's selling my dog. That's the guy that's selling my dog faster than I can cook him. You think Gordy really exists? Nah, I think somebody probably saw something else that they just thought was Gordy. I'll keep selling samurai dogs until the truth's out. Hey, I have this gun. 2 shots. Time of death. Okay, all he does is sell dogs. Okay, hold on. Let's go to the station. Can we go to the station now? Let's go back to the entrance real quick. Yeah, this seems like it's the place to be at this point. Hey there, pal. What's up? You look out of sorts. Wait, you didn't go and do something that's gonna hurt Mr. Ezra's case again? What do you mean, again? Whatever, have a seat, pal. I'm here for you if you need anything, as far as money, that is. The investigation. How's the investigation proceeding? It's not really. We have another meeting coming up. It's supposed to talk about Mr. Ezra's motive. His motive? See, Mr. Ezra's father died in the DL6 incident. And the guy who got the lone suspect declared innocent was the victim in this case. Robert Hammond. They're saying that's why Mr. Ezra shot him. And Edgeworth never talks about his past. I bet they'll drag that out of him in court tomorrow. Poor Edgeworth. I gotta admit, it doesn't look good, pal. Gordy. Hear anything about Gordy? Say, detective, did you know Gordy? The monster down in Gourd Lake? Not personally, no. Well, we're looking for it. Yeah, it's like, what the fuck are you doing that for? You're supposed to be doing something else. Huh? Are you out of your minds? Ah! You got time to go wild monster hunting? How about doing a little question for me then? Oh! Detective Gumshoe is scaring me, Nick. I told Detective Gumshoe about the deal with Lotta. Ah, okay, we had to go talk to Lotta first. Nick, try telling him sooner next time. Sorry. I mean, we could still subpoena her to say what that in court. I see, pal. Sorry for shouting at you. Okay. I, Detective Gumshoe, will aid your search for Gordy. Huh? I'll loan you one of our newest secret weapons for finding evidence. Really? You take whichever one you like. Oh. Alright. Okay, give us the goods. Hold on, now everything in due time. First, let me show them to you. These are our best and brightest. Introducing secret weapon number 1, Missile. Missile? He's a canine police dog, still in training. Missile! Missile! Here, boy! Oh! There's a little Shiba Inu. Missile, woof. I'm just gonna say his name's Woof. He's got a deep voice. He's a hard-edged dog. He doesn't look it, but he is. Here he is. He's so cute. Look, big cute dog. A cute dog. And this will help us. How? Woof. Bark, bark. Secret weapon number 2, a fishing pole. Yeah, this is my own personal fishing pole. Detective Gumshoe, we're looking for a monster. Yeah. I was supposed to catch a monster, a whole sea monster with a fishing pole. Never know till you try, pal. Ouch. Okay, the next one is the last one. No, please, I'm already overwhelmed by our choices. Secret weapon number 3, a metal detector. Oh, okay. Well, the dog and the detector seem like they'll come in super handy. Detective Gumshoe, we're looking for something alive. Right. But we can use it to find other forms of evidence, maybe. I was supposed to find it with a metal detector. Hey, you never know. It might have been eating soda cans. Well, which will it be? I can't make up my mind, Nick. These all seem so perfect. I can't make up my mind either, for the totally opposite reason. Well, I suppose it can't hurt to borrow one of them. Can we switch back? Well, I don't know if it actually matters, but let's save just to be safe. Because I'm pretty sure we can exchange them. Borrow the fishing pole. Can we borrow this flimsy-looking fishing pole? Sure thing, pal. Oh, if it breaks, be sure to dispose of it properly, okay? Right.
Sadly flimsy and dubious utility. Electric gumshoe. Can I borrow one of the other things?
Huh? Yeah, sure, pal.
But I have to take back... Okay, the one I lent you. Okay. We'll keep the fishing pole. Okay, let's move. And then we can come back later. Gourd Lake entrance. Move. Public beach. But this is something to present, not use. So let's present it to him.
You know, Nick, you can't get many fish in this lake.
I'm not after small fry. I'm after the biggest fry of them all. Gordy!
You're gonna try to fish out a monster?
The same Edgeworth, yes! Oh, I would have loved it if he was like, wow, even I think that's stupid. But no.
Yeah, it brings a tear to my eye in the many more ways than one.
Alright, let's move. Let's go to the woods. Present that to her. Oh. Okay, Nick, this looks like a good spot. A good spot for what? Time to do some fishing. She's serious. What are you going to use as bait? Oh. Yeah, oh. I figured something like this would happen. Oh, I figured something like this would happen. We should have brought Missile along with us too. Then we'd have... No, Nick! Yeah! No, why do you want to kill the dog, Nick? Oh my god! You monster! The fuck, Nick? Ass! Nick, how could you? I'm kidding. I'm kidding. No, I don't think you are, Nick. I think you have had these weird little, like, odd moments every now and then. Like, you're checking everyone's reaction. I think you're actually quite nefarious, Nick. I got the impression you were some kind of, like, lacking confidence lawyer, but no, I think it's all a front to cover you. I think you're a serial killer or something, Nick. Some jokes are better left untold. Oof, she hit me. Oh, good. Okay, you deserve that one. Okay, watch this, Nick. Just try not to reel in empty cans or boots or anything. Here we go. Well, this was a comedy of errors.
Hey, what y'all doing?
Sorry, Lotta.
Don't tell me you're all on some film company's payroll.
Nick, pay her.
Damn it!
My poor wallet. Can we try to give her the... Oh, okay, yeah, we already did this one. We have to present her the pole. Lotta, wait! We're catching Gordy!
A fishing pole? Are you out of your dog and mind?
Yes, yes, it's for the fishing pole!
Huh. I never thought of that. Good luck.
Thanks! I don't believe it. Alright, well, that didn't really help us much, so... Let's go get the dog this time. Doesn't seem like the fishing pole is what we want at the moment. Alright, let's take the dog. Woo! Woof! Woof! He's so cute! Oh boy. Missile. Mercil's actually a pretty fun name for a little doggo. Very cute with shiny eyes. Alright. Oh, I didn't take the fishing pole to the other... Or did I? Maybe I did take it to the other end. No, I don't think I did. I think I just went to the woods. Oh, well. We got Missile now. Yeah, I didn't take it to the rental shop to see if we get anything, but I don't think we could present it there anyway. Or Lake Public Beach. Oh, new dialogue. Hey, Nick! Missile's been acting strangely. Missile, oh, right. That little creature. Nick doesn't like dogs, it seems. Like, he's actively against them. That little creature of the detectives. I'm gonna have to watch the anime just a little bit, because Nick is giving some really dark vibes every now and then.
I love little doggies. Good boy, good boy.
Oh! Grrg. What's wrong, Missile? Eek! Missile, Missile! What the fuck is going on? Oh, dear, badly trained dog! Oh. He ate all the dogs, and he was going after Larry because he's probably smelled like them. Oh, he ate every single dog! I'm sorry.
Sorry, don't pay my bills, Nick.
I'm gonna have to. It's gonna have to. No, Nick, you gotta pay him, dude. This one actually is your fault. Totally. Let's present the dog. See what happens. Hey, Larry, look, it's Missile. Isn't he cute?
Keep that man away from me. What am I gonna tell the big boss?
There's a big boss in charge of your hot dog stand? Nick, maybe the stand is a front for the mafia money laundering scheme. Maya, I think you should probably look a little sorry about what happened. It's not really her fault. It's more your fault, Nick. But yeah, I get the point. Be a little sympathetic. All right.
Oh, my poor dogs.
Yep, let's go to the woods. I want to see that. We got to present the doggo to her. Hey, Lotta.
Oh, cute. He yours?
He's a canine police dog. His name's Missile.
Huh? Canines are the ones that used to sniff for things, right?
Oh, you got some you go to Berkeley by any chance? You got some stuff in that car back there? Huh, Lotta? You seem the type.
I wonder what Gordy smells like.
I hadn't thought about that. Oh, okay, nothing. All right, we present the dog. Let's go to the rental shop. Well, okay, well, this ain't gonna help us. Now is not the time for doggo. Now metal detector stuff. Go criminal affairs office. Alright, metal detector time. Makes a noise, a useful detection device. Okay. Back to Gourd Lake entrance. Okay, we do not care about it. All right. Hey, Lana, look at this. It's a metal detector.
I know what it is. Not sure that's gonna pick up Gordy, though. Unless he's been eating, people's watches or spare change or something.
Oh, I hadn't thought about that. Okay, so she's not impressed with it. Butts here don't care. Let's bring it to boat rental shop and see if anything new happens. Oh, okay. Nick! It's beeping. The metal detector's found something. Sure is loud enough about it. Whatever it is, it must be in those bushes. Go check it. Get the fuck in there, Maya. Why do I have to check it out? Because that's what you're good for. You're the gopher. Nick! Oh. Look! Huh? An air tank? Huh? The valve looks broken. I thought it was Gordy. Why? Maya, first of all, why would Gordy be in the bushes? And second of all, why would a metal detector react to a sea monster? Oh! Huh? There's something wrapped around this air tank. It looks like a string of flags. Wait, might as well take it. We might as well take it with us now that we have it. It's heavy. Now he's got to carry because it's probably him who has to do it. He's the muscle. Empty air tank. The valve is open and a banner of flags wrapped around it. Well, I wonder where we've seen things like that before.
What, an air tank? What about it?
Larry, I wanted to ask you about this tank. Is it yours? Say, is this air tank yours?
Why would I have a thing like that?
Look how there's a string of flags around the tank valve. It's just like the string of flags around your Steel Samurai there. Oh, victory music? Wait, why? Okay, I guess we're presenting this like it's court evidence. Even though it's not, but whatever.
Must be,
Well, I mean, we're not in court, I mean to say.
it must be a coincidence. There's strings of flags everywhere these days. Like elementary schools. And used car dealerships. Look, why would I need a tank like this anyway? To inflate something. Used it to inflate that, didn't you? Inflate what?
What else? A big puffy Steel Samurai.
Now, why would you go asking me questions like that?
Looks like I hit the nail on the head. Why is this a secret to you? I guess it would technically be him illegally dumping.
Right. Actually, see, the compressor I always use was on the fritz. So I tried using a tank to inflate it for just once. And it didn't go so well. As I suspected. Ask more about the tank. It didn't go so well? Yeah.
You think you could be a little bit more specific?
Come on. Look, it's embarrassing, so I really don't want to talk about it. Dude, just say it. You're not in court.
Tell us!
Fine. Whatever. It's like what I said. The compressor was busted. So I took the tank and tried to fill the samurai up with it. And then...
Bang! I like that the Steel Samurai theme continues to play. Valve busted open and made this incredible noise. And that tank there took off like a rocket. So maybe that was one of the shots we heard. And it took my poor deflated Steel Samurai with it. What? What? Off into Gourd Lake.
Scared me out of my gourd, that's for sure.
Okay.
Well, I think we have enough now. Yep, I'd have to say I know exactly a squat about that.
It's painfully easy to know know when something doesn't catch Loda's interest. Lotta's interest. Okay. Okay, so we got this information. Did it change anything about the... Okay, it didn't change anything about that. Alright, back to the precinct. Nope. Detective Gumshoe isn't here. Now that you mention it, didn't he say he had a meeting to go to? Ah, that's right. Let's come back later. Okay. Okay, so we can't switch to anything anymore, so I guess we got what we needed? Anything at the detention center? We're gonna talk with Edgy. Like Edwards isn't questioning. Let's come back later. Guess so. Alright. All roads. Anything with Grossberg? Apparently Mr. Rivers is on vacation today. Well, I guess I can come back tomorrow if I need anything. Alright. Oh, fresh air! I gotta say, freedom feels great! Save yourself in the courtroom tomorrow, okay? Misbehaving so much more fun. It's not gonna be so much fun when Edward refuses to pay your bill again. Right, I'll behave. Oh dear. So, I like the idea that she's a troublemaker. Okay, we already kind of went over that. Back to Gourd Lake. We can't exchange any of these things anymore. What's the goal now? Alright, This camera is staring at the lake as usual. Even an opposite me can tell the camera must cost a pretty penny. I hope she doesn't leave it out here to get stolen. Okay. No camping. And, alright. Okay, I'm a little lost now. We haven't really gained that much new. Hold on, let's examine. Okay, nothing new is there. Can't get over the samurai dogs. Okay, I think we already covered this. Yep, we did. We did that last time. Yeah, the boat rental shop is the only thing that... Okay, she was not interested in... Maybe... Wait, hold on. Let's snooze this ad, because I think we're... once we get what we need from Lotta, that'll be the end of this chapter. Let me present this. See if it... I was wondering...
Yeah. What if you get a picture of Gordy and it turns out to be like this enlargement did? Y'all crazy? A bird picture like this doesn't make a hit story. I need a picture that screams, "I am Gordy, hear me roar." I can't turn something like this into a picture into the paper. What kind of fool do you think I am? Kind of fool that would turn a bird picture in as evidence in a murder trial. Not to mention claiming she saw something she didn't see. Okay, that didn't really help us. Okay, that's not new. Oh! The flying air tank. Duh. So the tank and Steel Samurai were you were trying to fill up flew away? What happened next? Well, all that happened on the 20th or so. The 20th, a week ago. And now, as far as I could see, the tank went flying out into the lake. So I went out every night in a boat looking for it. Oh? I mean, Kion's gave me that Steel Samurai after all. And when did you find it? Just the night before last. I flew way out there. It took me 4 whole days to find it. The night before last was the night of the murder, so you were out on the lake too, buddy. Yeah, sorry for not telling you, Nick. Oh God. Actually, I was here on the night of the murder. But you see, I went home before midnight. Well, you still kind of should be questioned. Maybe you see anybody around the park, that kind of thing. So you didn't know about what happened. So you didn't know about what happened? No. That's too bad. Oh, that's too bad. It's not all bad. We've solved one mystery at least. Mystery? I'm reflexing a little bit now. Maybe we should go tell her. All right, that's all the evidence we need. I knew it was gonna be the air tank and the samurai were Gordy, so now we gotta. I guess I just didn't talk to her him enough to present it to Lotta here. Now let's present it. Okay, maybe not that, but okay. So we don't present it; we just talk. Well, Mr. Lawyer, I got the info y'all need. Y'all got the scoop on Gordy? Nothing yet. We found him. Gordy doesn't exist. We found him. I'm gonna play coy a little bit. Gordy? Oh yeah, we found him already. What? I haven't seen any monsters yet. Y'all, for real? Gordy really exists? Wait. I need proof. You got a photo? I got proof. Of course I have proof. No fair, Nick. It was when I went to the bathroom, wasn't it? That's when you made a contact with Gordy. Of jabbering. Here you go. Larry's air tank? I like that the victory music occurs even in, when we're dealing with something so mundane as this. Not in a courtroom. It just doesn't work the same way, but it's funny. What are y'all doing with an air tank? This is Gordy. Excuse me? What exactly are you saying, Nick? There's a stand near here, a hot dog stand. There's a giant inflatable samurai doll there. About a week ago, an idiot who happens to be my friend of mine tried to fill it. I like he does have his little Santa outfit. He used this air tank, and when the valve blew, the tank flew into the lake. Apparently it made a pretty loud bang when it flew. A bang? Yep, and there we got Gordy. A tank, along with the still deflated samurai, fell into the lake. At the same time,
couple was taking a photograph on the lake. This photo. Wait! So, you're saying that Gordy is really the Steel Samurai? It looks like daytime in that photo, but whatever. Is really a Steel Samurai? Aww. Well, that's a fine way to ruin a gal's dream. I'm sorry, Lotta. Nah, it's okay. You win. I'll give you the info like I promised. Poor Lotta. Alright, tell us. Tell us this information you have. Promise is a promise, I guess. I overheard the cops around here saying something about the witness tomorrow. They say he's the caretaker of the boat rental place up the path there. Boat rental? There's someone there, I mean, it looks so deserted. Just an old guy living all by himself. Y'all should go check it out. Thanks, Lotta, we will. Let's get cracking, Nick. Hold on. Something else. Yeah, the night of the murder. My camera clicked twice. Yeah, I brought that up earlier. What the hell's going on with that? Yeah, 2 bangs. Wait, so you have another photo? Well, yeah, but there's nothing to it at all, just the lake. I figured it wouldn't be much use as evidence, so I kept it to myself. Well, it might not be helpful at all, but here, take it. Shows an empty lake taken automatically on, at 12:24 at 11:50 p.m. Bye now, y'all. Take care. Time for me to pack up and leave. Poor Lotta. It's all Larry's fault. The legend still lives on, I guess. The legend? Yeah, the legend of Larry, familiar to all who knew him for any length of time. When something smells, it's usually the butts. Someone should whip that butts into shape. All right. Hey, Nick! This is the boat shop that Lotta was talking about. You're right. Doesn't seem to be anyone around at all. Let's go check it out anyway. A small boat rental shop. Doesn't look like anyone is around. Probably closed because of the murder. Okay, well... Oop, no. Well, looks like... Can we go back and get a new thing that allows us to in this shop somehow? Maybe fishing pole? Oh. Oh, we can go in. Oh, okay. Caretaker shack. Caretaker. Meg, that you? Meg! Hey, is that Keith with you? Wherever you two are in, I've been worried sick. This guy's clearly so. I don't know if he's supposed to be like have dementia or if he's supposed to be drunk. Or both, who knows? Nick, you handle this. I think I'll leave this one up to you, Maya. Hey! He does seem focused on her. Meg! Yes? Well, I made up your mind, have you? My mind? You'll run the pasta shop when I'm gone. Pasta? Yeah, glad to hear it. You make your old man proud. When you kids at the house, I didn't know what to think. How am I supposed to keep this place running, old man like me? While the kids are home. Hello. Ah! Alright, we're gonna snooze that ad again. Nick, what was that? A parrot, the one on the perch.
Keith!
Yes?
Early is a wet noodle in your capable hand, Sonny.
Nick, what's the wet noodle? Based on the available evidence, I say it's the name of his pasta shop. I do kind of like the wet noodle as a name for a shop.
That's a relief, isn't it, Polly? Hello, hello! Yep.
He fell asleep. I guess he's relieved. We talk the pasta restaurant.
A pasta shop?
Oh, this is him. A pasta shop?
You have to think that wet noodle will live on when I'm gone. My father started it, you know? But that makes you two the third generation. Meg!
Yes.
Tomorrow we'll start the sequence of dough tossing.
I recently got a suggestion from my aunt about what I'm gonna get my cousin for Christmas. Apparently, he's into noodle things now, like making your own noodles from scratch and dough and whatnot. That's pretty. Not something that interests me really. I think that's a lot of trouble for not that much result, but yeah, it seems like it's interesting. Yeah, I'm sure it's actually better, but I mean, when it comes to practice, I don't want to spend all day making noodles and then have to make the rest of the dish too.
Tomorrow we'll start the sequence of tossing dough.
Dough tossing?
You too, Keith.
Yes.
You'll be the best pasta wrangler the West has ever seen.
Pasta wrangler? The West? Isn't pasta from Italy? Well, it's west for Japan, but east for the States, so...
Meg!
Yes!
You know the best pasta's always been made west of the Rockies, don't you?
Right, of course, everybody knows that. Nick?
Huh.
How long do we have to keep this up all in the family charade? The old man must know something about the murder. We're not leaving until we find out what it is. The boat rental shop. This is a boat rental shop, right?
What are you talking about? This is a place of pasta and a wet noodle. No, now that you mention it, we haven't gotten any orders for spaghetti lately. All the kids come and say, yo, dude, we want to ride on one of your boats. That's why I keep the boats out there. Youngsters these days. Darn if I understand them.
I'm pretty confused myself. Nick, this isn't going anywhere. This old man is the witness tomorrow, right? We've got to find some way of getting information out of him. Excuse me. All right, let's examine some things. Well, like this, Gyotaku, fish prints. Well, there's a lot of various fish in Shore Lake, aren't there? I thought we weren't. Excuse me. A lot of various fish in Gourd Lake, aren't there? I thought we said that this place wasn't a fishing lake.
Something's funny, Nick. All these fish are saltwater fish.
And what is this?
Look a little safe, huh? It's locked. Wow, he has a television here, too.
Well, obviously the bird is the most important thing here. Looks like a kitchen unit. It's pretty clean. Funny, he doesn't look like the type who'd keep things tidy like that. He actually is pretty clean.
You're forgetting, Nick. He's running a pasta shop here.
Looks like we are gonna have to let the ad play out this time.
Look, Nick, he has an electric blanket on his table. Looks warm. That's a great idea. We should do that in the office. We can sit down with our clients, snug and warm and drink cocoa.
And what? Talk about murders?
You're a party pooper, Nick.
All right. Well, obviously the bird, but we'll deal with the bird when we come back from a break. So, yeah. Yeah, the break should be starting in a minute, so we'll let the ad play and then we'll come back. See you in a few minutes. Nope, wrong button. Okay. We're back, probably for the final time, because we want to finish this chapter up.
Wow, what an amazing parrot that is. Good morning.
Yep.
Hello?
She is literally arguing with a bird.
It ignored me.
Oh, you forget, Meg. You gotta call her name first.
Her name?
Her name? Polly.
Molly, how you been?
Hello. Hello.
See?
Hey, so the parrot's name is Polly.
How unique. The erstwhile companion of the boat shopkeeper answered to the name Polly.
You bet all she can say is hello.
Oh, boy can say lots of things. You just need to know her the secret words.
The secret words. Polly, Polly, what's your name? Polly. Cute.
Maya's found a new friend. Okay, well that's all we... Oop. Fishing pole looks expensive. Anything else? I liked it. The illustrator decided to put a little bit of a dropping discoloration back there. Okay, so fish, Gyotaku. I think we need the fishing pole now. Nope. Can we get it at the Criminal Affairs Department? Damn, I don't think so. So the chief of the detectives here. He's glued to his computer screen. What? And he lost. He was playing chess on the computer. Let's see. How about you? One of the detectives. He's not something himself. Is this his funeral? We have you surrounded. Okay, we've read that before. Okay, so this isn't what we want. Is there something we can present? Can't get the, I thought we would be able to get to talk to Gumshoe now. Well, that's not the case. So maybe, Oh, Polly. Okay.
Yeah, my memory's gotten worse of late. That's why I tell everybody important to old Polly here.
Everything important? I wonder. Polly, what's the number of the safe? 1228 squawk. All right.
Dude, no! You can't just steal this dude's shit!
Hey, Polly, why don't you, will ya?
See, Nick? All it takes is a little clever thinking.
And a criminal mind. Yeah.
Quick, Nick! Write the number down. No!
Hey, don't get me involved in your little heist schemes. Well, but we can look at it now. No, okay, I guess that didn't change anything. We present the bird to him.
Listen here, Keith. Remember that tricolor pasta we were talking about? Or Rimboli? I figured out the last color we should use, indigo blue. Indigo blue? That didn't seem to work the way I thought it might. Okay, let's talk about the bird. Now listen here, Keith. Remember that Oh, okay. Nothing to talk about. Not sure what to do now. Oh, let me adjust my mic. It's a little low. Okay. Do you have anything to present to him? No, I don't think so. Maybe we need to talk to him and complete that so we can move on to the next part of the sequence of events we need to do. Can we get the fishing pole now? Nope. Nothing new here. Okay, looks like we're still in the park. Let's present the bird. There's an empty... Oh! Let's go to the woods. Maybe she has something to say about that, because she was out here, and there was an empty lake the whole time. Or at that time. Oh, wait. She's not here anymore. Great. Okay. Let's present this. See if that does anything. Okay, that didn't do anything. This. Okay, maybe we can present him. Do you have anything to say about the metal detector? No, listen here, Keith. Remember, okay, tricolor pasta. Well, gunshots fired. That might mean something. Yeah, let's present some of these things. Anything about this? Alright. Well, we presented him everything we can. Well, not everything yet. Probably not that. Let's present this. Okay. Alright, same thing.
Okay, that's almost everything at this point. Hey, old man, give me what you got. Hmm. Anything new from Polly? Okay. Hmm. Can we do anything with these guys? Caretaker of the boat rental, age unknown, thinks he runs a restaurant. Hmm. Well, just to see. I'm sure he doesn't care about the bullet. Yeah, okay. Hear any sounds late? Okay, I'm coming up empty. Hey, I'm a lawyer. Oh! Really? That's a lawyer's badge. Yes it is. I don't believe it. This old guy is the first person to recognize my badge. Yeah, I think so. I mean, other people have responded to it, but not, like, in this way. I get it. Huh. Yep, I got you figured out now. You're not Keith! Uh-oh. Nick! Now's our chance to clear the things up! Oh, to clear things? I thought you were suggesting that we steal shit. Sir. No, I'm not Keith. And I'm not Meg either! We're here investigating a murder that took place on this lake the other night. Please help us! Oh, lawyer, huh? Please, mister! Alright, I'll help. On one condition. What's that? When this case is over and done, you'll run the wet noodle. Promise to run a wet noodle. Okay, we promise. Nick, are you sure about this? Hey, anything get the case solved. Also, who wouldn't want to eat Phoenix noodles? Oh, I guess so. We're lying. That's my boy. Good for you, Keith. Wait, didn't I just say? You too, Meg. Yes. Hey, bring a tear to the old man's eye, you know. Now, what you want to know? Speak up, Polly. Hello, Squawk. Now he's talking to Bird again. How do we get him to talk to us? Okay, so do we Okay, so something has happened. He's agreed to help. What can we present? He fell asleep. Okay, that didn't work. Okay, you don't care. Okay, did you hear? Okay, we're just gonna go from right to left. Or left to right. Actually, no. Can you confirm? Whatever. We showed him that. Oh, there we go.
Yep, I've seen this.
You know something about this, sir.
Keith,
Yes?
it's okay. You can call me Dad.
Dad? You know something about this?
Yeah, the other night. Out on the lake.
Yes, yes.
I know all about it. I've seen it.
What? Tell us what you saw.
Well, I suppose since you're taking over the shop and all.
Alright, tell us, dude, what did you see?
I forget the time, but it was pretty dark outside, probably night. Yep.
It was after midnight, but okay.
Then I heard this bang, so I looked outside. Then I heard another bang.
Oh, that's a little bit more, information.
And a while later, this boat comes back. Then a young man walked out. Then a young man walked by my window here. He was muttering something to himself. Yep.
What did he say?
Yep. I forgot. I remember tomorrow by court time, promise.
We need to know earlier than that.
You know what, eh? Little Terry was just here.
Terry.
Yeah, the kid next door. He always used to make him cry, remember? He was wearing that tattered old coat, got himself some whiskers growing out of his face.
Was he talking about Detective Gumshoe? He comes up and tells me to come
down to court tomorrow.
Now we go back to Gumshoe.
Really?
Somehow, I don't think we're going to get much useful information from this guy. Maybe we should be leaving.
I think you're right. Oh wait, I had one more question.
Huh.
Polly, have we forgotten something? Squawk.
Okay. Well, this is important. I don't know why she felt the need to say that, but
Don't forget DL6.
Huh? What did she just say, Nick? One more time, Polly.
one more time, Polly. Don't forget DL6. So this dude is somehow connected to that. What? The DL6 incident? Hey, Dad. This is getting weird. Who is this old man? Oh, and we're gone. Why would that bird Polly know about
DL6?
We have to figure out who this old man is.
Oh,
What? He locked.
he locked the door from the other side.
We can't get back in. Who could that old man be? I think I need to do a little more research on this DL6 incident. Maybe I should ask Detective Gumshoe. No, I believe now we should be able to talk with him. Nope, wrong one. Yeah, that seems like quite the revelation. Who is this old guy, and why is he connected to DL6?
Hey, pal, long time no see. You don't look so happy. What's wrong this time?
Actually, we want to ask you something.
Yeah?
The boat caretaker. You know the boat rental shop down on Gourd Lake?
Oh, yeah. The old man who runs it appears as a witness in court tomorrow, right?
Oh yeah, okay, that was us saying it. Never mind.
How'd you know that was supposed to be top secret?
Do you know who that old man is, Detective?
Actually, I don't. He's a bit of an odd bird. I haven't been able to get a straight answer out of him.
I said first that he wasn't persuasive enough to stand and testify as a witness. That's true. He does come across as a unreliable witness.
No, that's what we called Mr. Lotta Hart. That's why we called Miss Lotta Hart yesterday. As for who he is, we have absolutely no idea.
Sounds suspicious.
Okay, DL6. Detective Gumshoe, please help us. Huh? We need to know about the DL6 incident. That was when Edgeworth's father died. I can't help but think that somehow it has something to do with the current case.
To tell the truth, I don't know much about the DL6 either. Mr. Edgeworth forbade us from reading the file. Well, you can't do that. So I'm afraid I can't show them to you either, pal.
What?
However, if you can convince me somehow that the DL6 incident is related to this case, well, I guess I could consider opening the file up.
Okay. Well, we got a bird. Let's present the bird.
What's this, a parrot?
A man at the boat rental shop. The parrot knew about that incident.
That incident?
DL6.
What?
Polly, have we forgotten something?
Okay, we already read over this, so I'm not reading it again. I'm pretty sure that old man must have taught her that word.
Yeah, but how would that old man know about the DL6 incident?
Wait, what if that old man was connected to DL6?
Nick, you think he might be?
I get ya. Sounds like you need information on the DL6 incident. Through there is the station's records room. I'll give you the special permission to go in and find what you need.
All right, way to go, Detective Gumshoe. Okay, Nick, to the records room.
I guess it's time we face Edgeworth's past. All right, records room. Police Department records room.
Wow! It's amazingly dusty. 10 years of files and 10 years of dust, I guess.
Why is it specifically 10 years?
Let's find the DL6 stuff quick.
15 years ago, both me and Edgeworth were 9 years old. We were almost through the 4th grade when he suddenly transferred because of DL6.
Look, I found out where the file is.
Oh, thanks.
Just let me know what you want to know about the DL6 incident. I'll go get the right file.
All right. The case summary. Well, first I have to get a handle on the main facts, like a summary.
Right.
Summary. Found it.
Here you go.
December 28th, 2001. Oh, okay, yeah. This takes place in the future when it came out. Wow. Ugh. So yeah, this game occurs next year? Wait, no, that's wrong. The game's timeline actually takes place in 2016. Add an extra 10 years on there for some reason. It's exactly 15 years ago from the day after tomorrow. So in 2 days, the case is closed. The incident took place in the elevator of the district courthouse.
What?
The same district courthouse where we're holding the trial now? Looks like it. There was a large earthquake at 2 p.m. on that day. Part of the court building collapsed and all the lights went out. And that's why Edgeworth doesn't like it. I'm sure that's why Edgeworth... I know that's why Edgeworth doesn't like earthquakes.
Well, there was some earthquake.
At the time, 3 people were trapped in the elevator. It took 5 hours for them to be rescued. Oh, is this Amaya saying it?
That would be scary like that in the dark.
There's lack of oxygen in an elevator, and the survivors were unconscious.
The survivors?
One of the three in the elevator had been shot in the heart.
That was Mr. Edgeworth's father, wasn't it?
He said that his father was shot before his very eyes. So Miles Edgeworth was one of the other passengers in that elevator. All right, victim data. You have any data on the victim, Edgeworth's father?
Yeah, hold on. Victim. Here, found it.
Gregory Edgeworth, 35. Defense attorney. If he were still alive, he'd be 50. I'm older than Edgeworth's dad. Oh, I don't like that. He had lost that day's case in court and got in the elevator with his son, Miles. Miles Edgeworth, of course. So he was in
the elevator with his father.
Kind of already established that, but okay. From the angle of the bullet and other evidence, it could not have been a suicide. Sudoku.
The murder weapon,
A pistol, was found in the elevator. The pistol had been fired 2 times. Oh, coincidence, just like the 2 shots fired now? Where have I heard that before? It sounds just like this current case, like what's going on here. Suspect data. Got any data on the suspect in there?
That'd be the guy that my mom got arrested.
Hold on, there it is.
Hold on, there it is.
The man arrested as a suspect in DL6 was Yanni Yogi. He was the clerk in the court, apparently. And he does not look like he's doing good, so he must have been the 3rd person in the elevator. Well, then he had to have done it.
But he was found innocent thanks to his defense lawyer, Robert Hammond.
Well, the Phoenix, Robert Hammond.
Hammond, the victim in our case.
Right. Suspect, Mr. Yogi, was oxygen deprived so much that he had brain damage. He lost all memory of being in the elevator. After he was declared innocent, he disappeared. Convenient.
Where could Yogi have gone to, I wonder?
Maybe closer than we think. Yes, I know generally what happened in DL6 now. I still don't know what sort of impact the whole thing had on Edgeworth.
Nick! Are you going to take the whole file? There's too much! We'll never get it out!
You're right. How about we just take what we think we will need? Yay! Nope, this looks like it's the end. Right. That's probably all we'll be able to find here. Now all that's left is the trial tomorrow. I wonder how Dad would do testifying in court. Alrighty. Whew. This one was a bit of a longer one today. I guess this is like the last trial of the episode of the first game. Save your progress. Yes, sir. And that'll be all we do for today. Ugh. Whew. Alrighty, well, let's start looking for who we're going to be rating tonight. Anybody we know first? Let's check and see. Anyone we haven't rated in a minute? Yeah, let's raid over into Tati. She's playing Repo. I kind of expected her to be playing Outlast Trials. That seems like her whole thing these days. But yeah, we're gonna go raid into Tati, and then we will that'll be all for us today. Remember, Wednesday at 7, we're going to be doing some World of Warcrafting a little bit. We're going to probably do the elf quest that we left off from last time. But yeah, and I hope to see you then. Thank you for joining me. Have a good evening and good night.